Hey, what's up, guys? Campervan Cory. This is part 3 in my Q&A video series. Got some good questions this week. Not as many as last week, but definitely got some good ones. I want you guys to keep these questions coming. The way it works is you leave your question in the comment section under this video, and the following Friday I answer all your questions. So let me get started with this week's questions. Huge Ball says, does Rocco bite people, and if he does, isn't that going to be a problem? Nah, he doesn't bite anybody. He's a little asshole, though, sometimes to other people and dogs. He doesn't like dogs, and people, he'll sit there and bark at you. You know, if I go somewhere and there's a stranger he doesn't really like or he doesn't trust him, they go pet him, he'll just stand there and bark at him. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's him, man. I got to get used to him and try and break him. I work on him every day, trying to train him and get used to people and other stuff. He's had a pretty rough life, so I think he's not too trusting of people. He trusts me, he trusts my parents, he trusts my friends because he knows us, but strangers he has a hard time with. But no, he's never bit anybody. I don't think he would. He just barks, you know. Little guy syndrome. Come on, right. Ow. Little man syndrome. As you can see, he's just a little baby. But Kia Tech guy, cooking series would be cool. The grits and sausage video was good. My question is, how do you plan to stay connected on the internet, especially YouTube during the travels? Free Wi-Fi from fast food chains like Starbucks or a cell phone with 4G hotspot? Good question. Yeah, pretty much. You nailed it on the head. McDonald's, Starbucks, Walmart, places with free Wi-Fi, definitely use that. I have a cell phone with 4G hotspot. Actually, I don't now, but plan on getting that again. But yeah, pretty much stores and cell phone data and friends and stuff like that. It's pretty easy to get Wi-Fi nowadays. You can pretty much get it anywhere you go. So yeah, it's not too big of a problem. Suhu says, I set my solar panel up just like yours. Your TV work? Question mark. Mine don't. No, I don't have a TV in here, Sue. My solar panels connect right to my battery. My batteries, so it charges my batteries and runs my lights, my fan, my refrigerator, stuff like that. No, I don't have a TV. Give me some more information on how you hooked yours up. I might be able to help you, though. Dan P, what's up, Dan? You're the man, dude. He says, when you fish here in South Florida, what is your favorite catch? How do you like to prepare your catch? If you do a cooking series, definitely throw in some recipes since you're native Floridian. That would be awesome. Awesome, man. Thanks. My favorite fish, or what's your first question? What is your favorite catch? My favorite catch is snapper. I love little snapper. Mahi, I love that too. But what I usually go for, I'll go around the bridges and I'll try and get little mangrove snapper. Those are amazing tasting. It's nice white, flaky, crispy meat. And that's one of my favorite fish to catch and eat. And how I prepare it is I just fillet it. And then usually with the snapper, I usually fry it. I'll take an egg. I'll take flour. I'll put some salt, pepper in the flour, maybe a little seasoning. I'll dip the fish, cut the fish in little chunks, dip it in the egg, and then dip it in the flour in the seasoning, and then I'll throw that in some hot oil and I'll fry it up. Or you can also blacken it, like I said last week. Try Chef Paul blackening rub. Chef Paul's blackening rub, seafood blackening rub. You'll love it. Just pat both sides of it and you sear it on a hot skillet. And amazing. You will love it, man. True Floridian fish recipe right there. Thanks for your question, Dan. Ron Cathy, why not get a real high quality camera and take lots of pictures and make a van tour guide on the US and sell it on Amazon, eBay? Very good question. I do plan on getting a high quality camera. I'm actually kind of screwed right now. My cell phone, this piece of junk right here. Not a piece of junk, it's that LG Stylo. I paid a lot of money for it. And actually got out the van the other night when it was raining. There was a puddle about 5 inches deep, and as soon as I got out, bloop, right to the bottom of the damn puddle. It turns on and everything, but now when I take videos, the audio doesn't work. So now I'm stuck with my only camera is this laptop that I'm shooting on. It kind of sucks because I was out at the beach the other day. I was out Van Dorn at the beach. I slept out there. And I didn't shoot any freaking video because, I don't know, I could have maybe walked around with my laptop. You know, that would have been kind of lame. But now I didn't have a camera to do that with. So I do plan on getting a high quality camera, and I do plan on taking lots of pictures. And that'd be cool to make a van guide. I'd definitely be interested in that. But first I got to figure out how I can get a camera. If anyone has like an old iPhone or an old camera that you guys are no longer using, you want to sell it or give it away or something, let me know. That'd be awesome. Really help me out because I want to make these videos. Right now I can't even make them really. I can make this one on my laptop sitting in the van, but if I really want to go around and shoot footage and show you different things, it's kind of hard with this laptop, so I do need to get a camera ASAP. But yeah, great idea on the eBay and Amazon tour guide. Oh hey girl says, I love this. Corey, you're awesome and totally inspiring. I want to join the travel life now. Thank you, I appreciate that. My Q&A question will be about the Hurricane Herman you experienced. Did you learn anything about your experience, the van, or Rocco after it? Any sort of inward experiences, van trouble, etc.? We actually got lucky. It missed us. It hit more northern Florida and rode up the East Coast. And honestly, we didn't even feel, I think we got a little bit of rain, but we didn't have no wind or anything. I was expecting something more than what we got. But we just got the little outer bands of the hurricane. I'm used to hurricanes. I was born and raised in Florida my whole life, so I don't even care about hurricanes. I don't mind them, except for if it's a category 4 or 5, you know, then it gets a little scary. But the 1s, 2s, and 3s, they're really not that bad. And I just kind of wanted it to come. I thought it'd make a cool video of van dwelling in a hurricane, so maybe next time around. Scott O'Brien says, what do you think about being gay? Hey man, that's your choice. I have no problem with whatever that, man. That's you. That's what you're into, you know. Everyone's different. I think you're a person just like I am, so no problem with that, man. Do your thing. Nick Belanger, sorry if I said that wrong. Have you ever thought about going to Canada or Mexico? Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a passport. I need a passport, but absolutely, I'd love to travel internationally. Definitely. Tiny Van Life says, love your videos. My question is, how do you plan on dealing with places you go that aren't dog friendly and dealing with people who bug you about leaving the dog inside? We have problems like that sometimes. Yeah, I definitely think about that. I don't know, to be honest with you. I've always wanted to do this, and I always wanted to travel, and I got the van, and then I found Rocco. So I really got to switch up my plans, you know. I can't go snorkeling, like I can't go climbing a mountain. I can't do a lot of things that I wanted to now. So I really, I'm going to have to get used to it, you know, and he's going to have to get used to it too. And we're just going to have to figure out some spots that with dogs and not do so many things that I want to do, you know. Can't go to a theme park with a dog, you know. You can't go to a bar with a dog even, you know. So it's definitely gonna make the experience a little harder, but hopefully we'll still have a good time and get used to finding some spots for them. And as for leaving them in the van, I think about that too. If I do leave them in the van, I keep my vent fan on, keep all my windows open, but you still have those people who will sit there and break your window out and steal your dog or call the cops, even though you're literally only being in the store for 2 minutes because you love your dog. You'd never leave him home. People don't realize that. People don't realize you love your dog and you're not leaving him in there for hours. They want to just break your door down. Of course, I would never leave my dog in a van that's hot, you know. But some people, like you said, you have a problem with that. Some people, they don't realize. Hopefully, I'll put a little note. He'll be there. He's in there for 5 minutes. You know, he's good. He's got his favorite song on, something like that. So hopefully it'll be all right, and hopefully we'll have fun and find some spots that are dog friendly. I think we will. He's my buddy. Emily Wells says, I want to know what kind of log cabin you're going to build. That's from my last week's video when I said I was going to buy some land maybe in the future and build a log cabin. This is a rare log cabin. I've always wanted to have land, maybe North Carolina, Tennessee. When I'm done traveling, hopefully I can get a couple acres and I always wanted to build a log cabin and start like an off-grid homestead. That'd be pretty cool. Just grow your own food, grow your own, have your chickens, log cabins, solar panels, just live off the land. I've always liked that kind of stuff. I always thought it was really cool. So yeah, just a regular log cabin, built it. Pretty good with my hands. I think I could build one by hand. Yeah, that's it's my long-term goal right there. Mike says, do you have an Instagram? If so, what's your username so I can follow you on that? Another thing that is epic for van life is a Coleman instant hot water heater. That would be nice having a hot water heater. Got to check that out. For your question, do I have an Instagram? Yes. You can follow me at Campervan Cory. That's my username. I don't go on there very much, but when I get a nice camera, I plan on uploading lots of pictures to it. So you can go over there and follow me on there, and I appreciate it. Urban Misfit, sorry. How do you cope with being alone? Are there any other people you know who live like this? I want to do it, but as a female, I fear being alone. Do you have any other van dwelling groups or communities? I cope with I'm kind of an introvert. I don't mind being alone. I could literally be in a room all day alone. I got Rocco though, so I'm never really alone. But yeah, I'll be honest with you, the loneliness, it doesn't bother me at all. I can sit. I love people and I can hang out with anybody. I can be the life of the party, but I have no problem with just being myself. I'm comfortable with being alone, so I don't think that'll be a problem for me. Do I know any other people who live like this? Not really personally, but YouTube friends like that, Facebook, yeah. I don't know anyone who's traveling right now that are like my actual friends in person. But a lot of my friends think it's awesome. A lot of them want to do it. So maybe a couple of my friends will join me one day. The next question was, I want to do it, but as a female, I fear being alone. Do you know any van dwelling groups or communities? I don't blame you as being a female. You don't want to do it alone. There's a lot of weird people out in this world. But do I know any van dwelling groups? I don't really. There's a couple forums out there. Deborah Joyce says, check out Bob Wells' website called Cheap RV Living. I've checked that website out before, so it's a good website. And yeah, definitely check that website out. You can find some people on there that are doing the same thing. Maybe you can meet a travel buddy, and they can travel with you and keep you company, and keep you safe on the road. But that's all the questions I got this week. Hopefully next week I get a little more. I appreciate everyone who's asked these questions. I hope I answered them in a good way. Trying to get a new camera so I can bring you guys better videos and more videos, because this laptop thing kind of sucks. Can't walk around and shoot like I was saying. So hopefully I get a new video camera, and I can start shooting more videos. Me and Rocco are still just hanging out here in Florida. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to be in Maine at this time, or I'm just going to go to California. You know what? I'm done saying anything like that because I can't tell what's going to happen. I'm still in Florida, and I don't really have a problem with that right now, and I'm not in a rush to get to California. So right now I'm in Florida. I'm van dwelling in Florida. Been staying at the beach, staying at the Jensen Beach Causeway, Walmarts, so right now I'm in Florida, and that's cool. When I do travel, So I'm going to stop telling you guys that, oh, I'm traveling in a couple days, because, I say that, and then I wind up not doing it because something happens. My insurance just lapsed. So I do have to get insurance on this thing again. It just ran up this month, and I don't have the money right now to insure it. So right now I'm riding around in a van with no insurance. My pitman arm in the front needs to be changed. I got to do that. I need a damn cell phone now. I got to put service on a new cell phone. I need to find a camera. So I still got a lot of stuff I need to do. But everything will work out, and I'll figure it all out. I'm going to try and shoot more videos with this damn laptop just to give you guys stuff, because believe me, I've been wanting to shoot. I got so mad the other day out at the Causeway. It was so beautiful out at the beach, and couldn't shoot it, I could have with my laptop, but it would have sucked, so I didn't. But yeah, hopefully I can here coming up. So like I said, if you guys have any old iPhone, because those are great cameras and they go right to iMovie. You guys have like an old iPhone, or even a regular old phone with a camera on it, just an old camera, anything. I'll put my address in the description below. If you guys could, if you guys don't need it, I'll buy it, or if you you guys want to just send it over as a gift, that would be freaking awesome, man. You would help me out so much, and I'd repay you with awesome footage. So, yeah, I love every single one of you guys. Leave your comments in this video right here, and I'll answer them next Friday. It's Campervan Cory. You guys are freaking awesome. Love y'all. Peace.